Hello friends and welcome to another 3ABN Today cooking program. I'm Jill Morricone and with me in the kitchen today is someone who's no stranger to you if you're familiar at all with 3ABN. I'm speaking of Chef Mark
How you
Anthony.
doing? Good to see you again.
Welcome, Mark.
Thank you.
It's always a joy. Whenever Mark comes, we have fun. I mean, some of the cooks come and I learn a lot of good tips, and that's definitely true of Mark. But when he comes, we just have a blast. We have such a good time in the kitchen. But maybe our friends, Mark, aren't familiar with your ministry. I know you always come in and do our camp meetings and just a tremendous cook. But why don't you tell us if they just turned on to 3ABN the first time, a little bit about yourself.
You know me. I just love to play in the kitchen. That's all I'm about. Just have fun in the kitchen. And I'll tell you, I've been doing this all over the country. We've done a lot of shows here, but I do cooking shows all over the country.
Amen.
And give healthy classes, teaching people how to get healthy. And been doing it for quite a few years now. I just hit my 500th cooking show here a couple months ago. Yeah, so God's been keeping me busy on the road.
Now, you've been to all 50 states, is that right? All 50 states?
Yeah, every single state in the country I've done cooking shows in.
Wow.
And I do them all for free. So, I mean, I never charge the churches, I never charge the people attending. I've actually been doing them in universities and senior centers and hospitals and things like that quite often too. So,
Man.
Yeah.
You know, it's a ministry, and Mark has such a heart for ministry. And you can see that, especially with not charging people and just being willing to come, and the Lord always provides.
Every step of the way. Just amazing.
Yeah. Now, Mark had a cookbook that I have in my kitchen and I really like, but he just came out with a brand new cookbook called Simply Incredible.
Yeah, this one took about a year and a half to put it together. It's got 400 pages. It's a full color hardcover, and it's got the stitched binding too. So I did go to the higher end quality on it. Wanted something that had a lot more depth of knowledge in the book too, not just a bunch of recipes.
Yeah, I think it's the most comprehensive cookbook, Mark, that I have ever seen. I spent 2 hours yesterday going through it so I'd get familiar with it, and I didn't even get through a quarter of it. There's so much stuff.
Yeah, it's a fun book.
Now,
too.
you start out with 12 steps.
I do.
In the beginning, give us some of those steps. Those are to a healthier
12
lifestyle.
basic steps to getting healthy, and it's talking about getting off cholesterol. That's the number one step. Reducing your sugar, oil, salt, things like that. And then it goes into a little more depth about praying every day and the air you breathe and water and different things like that. And when you start going through the kind of 12 steps, you kind of understand that it's a whole package. It really takes everything to get yourself healthy in body, mind, and spirit.
Amen, that's right. Because I think so many times we focus just on diet.
Right.
And we say, all you have to do is just eat better. But there's so many other things, the prayer and the water, the exercise, the reducing salt. I got to work on that one. So this is good for me.
Yeah. You know, the national average of sodium intake in America is 4,900 milligrams when we should be at 500. So we're almost about 10 times more sodium than we should be having.
That's incredible.
So, yeah.
That is incredible. And it has station simplicity, and we're doing one of the stations today. And that was a new concept for me.
Yeah, I'm kind of redesigning the way people think about their kitchens so that they can design their kitchens into a better place and more user-friendly. And when you get your kitchen designed in the right way, then it's a lot easier for you to function, and you eat a lot better, and you'll love it. You'll love it. We're going to do some today. Yeah.
Okay, we're going to do a salad station today. Let's look at those recipes that we're going to be making here today. We started with the dressing. Yeah,
we're going to do some Italian dressing, and I've got an ultimate ranch that I'm going to do, and then a honey banana dressing. So we're going to do a couple dressings and kind of show you some easy ways to make some dressings that last in the fridge.
Yeah, that's wonderful. And we're using one of those dressings in the light bean salad.
We are, yes. In the Italian, we'll use it in the light bean salad right there.
Perfect. And the simple tofu spread we're making into a sandwich, right?
Simple tofu spread is great for
crackers.
different things. Plus, you can also just bump that right into your chickenless chicken salad sandwich.
Nice. And we got it on the crackers there. It's an awesome appetizer.
We do, yes.
Yeah, and then artichoke salad sandwiches.
And I'll do an artichoke salad sandwich. They are really good. Yeah, you'd never know. It's just a really fabulous item.
No, that's nice. And then why am I looking at the fridge, Mark?
Well, at the end of our program, that's what we're going to do. We are going to show you how to design your refrigerator to make it work more functional.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, this has to do with that station concept.
Yeah, it's a whole different concept. I don't think you're ever going to find this anywhere. So make sure you call your friends, hit that record button, and because this is one that you're definitely going to want to record and be able to take a look at that refrigerator over and over and see exactly how you want things designed in your kitchen.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, that's good. Let's read our first recipe for the light bean salad.
Okay, we're going to do a light bean salad, and we're going to take 1 can of the black beans, 1 can of the kidney beans, and 1 can of the cannelli nelly beans. I like those. Fun to pronounce. And we rinse all those. And then we also do 1 green bell pepper chopped, 1 red bell pepper chopped, and then a 10-ounce package of frozen corn kernels, 1 red onion chopped, and 1 cup of Italian dressing. Now we're actually going to make our own Italian dressing, and the dry ingredients are right here. You've got 2 tablespoons of sea salt, 2 tablespoons of dried oregano, 1 tablespoon of dried parsley, 1 tablespoon of garlic salt, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, 1 tablespoon of natural sugar, 1 teaspoon of dried basil, 1 teaspoon of red pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of dried thyme, 1/4 teaspoon of celery salt. And then we're going to add that to a 1/4 cup of lemon juice, 2/3 cup of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of water, and then 2 tablespoons of that dried mixture that we just made. So that's the way you kind of design it.
I like that. I'm so glad you're doing dressings, because I think many times you just go to the store and buy the bottle, and now we can learn how to make them ourselves.
Yeah, and usually they've got chemicals and high fructose corn syrups and things like that. There are a few there that you can get in the grocery stores. You just need to kind of look at the recipes and the ingredient list on the back. I tell people, look at the ingredient list, and my best advice is to, buy something that is a plant.
Yeah.
Not something that was manufactured in a plant, okay? There's a big difference between the two, so yeah.
Absolutely, that's right. Okay, what are we doing here?
Yeah, this is real easy to do. We're actually going to get the powder going here, and we're going to make a couple of adjustments here. I've got some sea salt here, and I'm just going to put the sea salt. Now, these little pesto things, they actually work pretty good. You can actually do a pretty good job of grinding with them.
No, I've never used one. That is
now,
fancy.
you don't need to do the salt, but for dried things like your oregano, we've got our oregano here. We've got some parsley. And let me grab this basil over here, too.
Now, would it make the flavor come out more if you do this?
It will.
Okay.
Even with your dried, when you start doing this, it actually just crushes it enough to get that flavor. Especially like even older spices, yeah, that have been in your
they lose their potency.
Cupboards, right? And this really helps bring out that. And so we'll just give that a little stir like that.
Nice.
Put it right in here.
Now, you had a spice station. I know we're not doing that today, but in your cookbook, so you put all your spices together. I like
And
that.
then we've got some garlic salt and some onion powder. This is some of that natural sugar.
Yeah.
And it does need just a little bit of that just to kind of smoothen out the flavor. Your red pepper. Now, if you don't want to use a lot, I'll just do a real light one this time.
Thank you.
If you don't want to use a lot, you don't have to. The thyme is a really good flavor there.
Oh, yeah, I
And
like
one of my favorite flavors is that celery salt.
Ooh, nice.
The celery salt works for almost anything. But just like that, you can mix this up.
Perfect.
Now, when you've got it to this stage, what I do, because you can see we made an awful lot of this.
We did, right.
You're actually going to keep this in a dry paper bag or something.
Okay.
And when you actually crush that, especially with the salt, it will actually help keep it so it doesn't separate. You know,
Right.
a lot of times your salt's on the bottom.
So you could just store it in the cupboard.
Just like that.
And then when you need Italian dressing,
When
you
you
can
need
just
it,
pull it
you
out
just
and
pull
add
out a
your lemon
tablespoon
juice
or
and
two.
olive oil. Perfect.
Well, we're going to start with the olive oil. And you can do this any way you want. You can do it in a blender. Here's some lemon juice.
Yeah.
And I do add a little bit of water.
Now, what's the
Especially if
purpose
it's
of
good.
that?
It just kind of helps it blend together a little bit. And,
I've never tried that. That's good.
and we're only going to put a couple tablespoons in here, not the whole thing. You wouldn't be able to eat it. Yeah,
That'd be really strong.
all you got to do is just put a couple tablespoons in there,
Good.
and we'll give it a stir. And there's your Italian dressing, that easy.
Perfect.
And look at it's not even separated.
Oh, yeah.
You see how that does
I like that? So the water helps with
Just
that then?
helps blend the two together, even though water and oil doesn't mix.
Right. It doesn't make sense logically.
It just works. So
Wow, that's awesome.
that easy.
Now,
You got
how
a
long would it
taster? You
keep?
wanna try that?
I do have
Oh,
it.
this would stay for weeks.
Oh, would it? Okay.
I
You
cheat.
could keep it a long time. I saw that.
I cheat. There we go. Simple.
That's
Now,
very good.
Now you could add more of this if you wanted a little spicier, a little saltier.
Yeah. It's very mild.
If you want a little, yeah, that's why I wanted to.
Right.
Might be a little lemony right now, but you could just keep adding to it.
I like lemon, so
And
no, that's
eventually,
good.
and after it sets for a while, it'll actually get a little better flavor to it too after it rests.
Very nice. Let's
So,
make our bean salad here.
Okay, and the beans salad's real easy because all we're gonna do is take our 3 beans right here, and you can use any kind of beans you want. And then we're gonna add some peppers, and I actually used a couple different
I
colors.
love the colored. Oh, yeah.
You know. Yeah, it's nice to
Good
look that
eye
way.
appeal.
And green peppers.
Yep.
So this one's just colorful and onions. Peppers and onions, you can go like that and you'll do anything really good.
Yeah.
And I'll add some corn.
Nice. Now, do you use frozen, fresh?
I do. I'm using frozen right here. And we'll grab a spoon and then we can just add some of this right to the top.
It's kind of full. I'm gonna get.
And I got a little more right here if we need it. So.
Nice. Now that's a little different color. Did you put different stuff in that one?
Yeah, we were making dressings
There
for
you
the different
Got you.
camp meetings and
Yeah.
stuff. So, but that easy. And you just mix this
Perfect.
together. If you let it rest overnight, it really helps blend the flavors together.
So it'd be better the next day.
Right, the peppers and onions are going to start to sweat from the moisture
Right.
and everything. And then you give it a stir the next day. Especially for fellowship meals and things like that, you can make this the day before. And you put that on the plate and people look at it and they're like, wow, does that look good?
Oh, I
So,
got a big chunk
yeah,
of onion.
that
Let's
easy.
not get a big chunk of onion.
That easy.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Yeah, and we've got a finished product right here for you to take a look at. And you can use the
They look
dressings any
just
way you
as
want.
good. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good salad.
Simple.
This bowl is mine. I'm taking this bowl home to eat. Let's read our next recipe.
Okay.
For the ultimate ranch dressing, you need 1 cup veggies, 1/2 cup tofutti sour cream, 1/3 cup soy milk, 2 tablespoons lemon juice, 2 tablespoons dill weed, 1 tablespoon minced garlic, 1 tablespoon onion powder, 1 teaspoon basil, and 1 teaspoon dried bell pepper flakes.
That easy.
That is easy.
This is
I
so
love
easy.
that.
And it's got flavor. That's the nice part about it. So we're going to use some veggies and tofutti, and we're just going to blend this all together. So we can actually just put all the ingredients in here. We've got our veggies and our tofutti
Sour cream.
sour cream right there. And we'll
That's
grab
just a
some
sour
soy
cream
milk.
substitute. Yep.
And I like the plain soy milk with this and not the vanilla. A little bit of lemon juice works good.
Fresh.
The
use
dill is the most important thing. That dill, look at that. Isn't that a beautiful dill?
It is.
I
I
use
love
the
dill.
fresh. It just gives it a lot better flavor.
Oh, yeah.
We are doing some garlic here, so we'll just pop some garlic in there. And of course some onion powder, which gives your dressings a lot of good flavor. Get in there.
I know, it wants to stick on the bottom.
No, don't chop me up. Some basil, which is a good flavor. And then the red pepper, I'm going to use just a few red pepper flakes. I'm not going to use a lot. If you can find the regular bell pepper flakes, I couldn't find them. They're hard to find, but a regular bell pepper flake works pretty good. So we're going to give this a quick blend.
I've never used them. Okay.
This is loud, but it doesn't take long at all. And of course, you can always stop it and start it, and you see how it just kind of gives it a little pulsing. That works pretty good like that. But look how fast. It is that fast.
Perfect.
We'll put a bowl here and just
Oh,
give that a
nice.
little pour like that. And just like that, it's done.
I think the dill would make it. And I got to try it. You know, I always have to try the food and make sure it's okay for you to eat at home.
Taste panel. It's officially
right.
a taste
That's
panel
right.
in the kitchen.
That's right. Oh, that's fabulous.
Simple. Yeah.
The Italian dressing was good, but I like this one even better.
Yeah, this is my favorite. This
Very
is my
good.
favorite of all.
Oh, yeah, I like the dill. The dill makes it.
And we can actually go right to our next recipe.
Let's make
it's a
our-
real easy
it's another
banana.
dressing. You
Yeah, I'm
wanna
going to
read
do the
that?
honey banana dressing. And I've got 1 ripe banana, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 2 tablespoons of honey, 1 tablespoon of Dijon, and I'm using the grain mustard, a half teaspoon of cumin, a 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, a little pinch of red pepper, and then we'll add some water for the consistency we're looking for.
I love the simplicity of this.
It is. It's, in fact, all my recipes in there in that book are so simple. Some of them I don't even have a recipe for.
I was just going to say that because I noticed that.
You look at the picture and it's like, what's there not to know? It's got the salad, there's some potatoes, whatever. It's so simple
Right.
that you don't even need recipes on most of the things.
Yeah, that's awesome. And
Yeah.
some of them don't even have directions as far as that goes either, because you can just see, like you
Right.
talked about, bruschetta, and you can do that, and then it just gives you the ingredients,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Now, see, what I did with this book is I did a lot of the logic, and I did those kind of things that really are logical, that you would have to look at it, you understand the concepts. That's what I've really been developing is what's the concept to do the
Right.
food we're doing. You know, a lot of the things I do, we're just generalizing, but we're showing you concepts on how to do things easier.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It makes a big difference, because I think once you understand why you do what you do, then it makes all the difference in the
It
world.
does.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's make our dressing here.
Bananas.
honey banana.
Yeah, did you know a green banana takes more calories to digest than is actually in the banana itself?
You told me that once.
Yeah. Now,
Yeah, that's amazing.
I actually did this because I wanted to get rid of my brownish bananas.
Yeah, I don't
And
like
so
them when they get too brown.
You can use any kind of bananas you want with this recipe.
Good.
So we'll put our bananas in there, we'll put a little bit of honey in there, and it doesn't take a lot. In fact, I'm not even going to put all this in there because those are kind of small bananas.
Yeah, true.
And in fact, I'm just going to put a little bit of lemon juice in there, not a lot, just because it's not the big bananas.
Right.
And then check out these recipes. You got a little bit of salt, which hardly any salt at all, and cumin.
Cumin. Now, I wouldn't have put cumin in it.
Nobody would ever think of putting cumin in here. And it just gives it, okay, I'll put it all in there. Kick it up a notch. And then a little red pepper if you want some heat to it.
Yep, yep.
And I do like a little bit of heat to this one.
Yeah.
And then we'll just hit it with some Dijon mustard and whoops. That's the way I like to do it.
You don't need the water now.
Well, we're going to. Let me just see how this blends up here, and we'll see if we need some more. And when you get it right
pretty
here,
good already.
yeah, you can take a look at it. If you need to add a little water for consistency, you can add a little water for consistency.
That's pretty good already.
I think so. Got a little bit sticking right to the side there, but see how we kind of pulse it, and that works.
Perfect. So probably the bananas are riper, they're moister then. They're softer.
Yeah, and the
softer,
honey
maybe.
and the lemon juice and everything. And we'll just put a container here and get this poured out for you.
Nice. Now, would you use this with a regular salad, or what salad would you use this
Yeah,
with?
I do.
Okay.
I have this in my refrigerator, and I use it all the time.
Nice.
So just like
I
that.
gotta try.
I cheat.
I saw that.
But it is so simple. And nobody would have never imagined
Oh, that's fabulous.
having bananas. You can even put walnuts if you want to do a different, like a walnut flavor
It's got the sweet, it's got the kick.
and a little heat.
Oh, yeah, that's really good.
And you can designate how much heat you want, or you can
Right.
designate how much salt you want. You're getting more salt from the lemon juice than you are from the salt. So that's where you adjust that.
Now, I would imagine this would turn brown pretty fast.
It doesn't. You
It
got
doesn't?
a good week in there. As long as you got the lemon juice in there,
It keeps it then.
keeps the bananas
No, I
at a
wouldn't
fresh
have guessed
color.
that. That's good. Okay, let's go to our next recipe
Yeah.
for the chickenless salad. Chickenless chicken salad. I'll get that out
Chickenless
right.
chicken salad.
We need 1 block of tofu, extra firm, soy sauce for marinating, 3 ribs of celery, diced, 1 small red onion, diced, 1 red pepper, diced, 1/2 teaspoon each of basil, sage, rosemary, and oregano, or to taste, 2 teaspoons paprika, and 1 and 1.5 cups of the simple tofu spread.
Yeah, and then we're also gonna, the simple tofu spread right here, 1 of the bricks of silken tofu, 3 tablespoons of stone ground mustard, 3 tablespoons of brown rice syrup, 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, and then 1 lemon juiced.
So this is like a mock egg salad sandwich?
It is, just a different way that you can do it. And one of the neat things is that you're actually just taking tofu. Now I took this tofu here and just sliced it off in about 1/4 to 1/2 inch slices and
It's pretty rubbery.
put it on a pan. And I hit it with some soy sauce, and I used a low sodium soy sauce. And you actually have to oil the pan.
Okay.
And then you're going to put it in the oven at 400 degrees for about 15 minutes, flip it over, and then do it for another 15 minutes. And this is what you end up with.
Yeah, that's really tough.
So
Yeah,
it
I
gives
like
it a tough,
Good
but look at the
texture.
inside. It still has some moisture to it.
Nice.
So what we're going to do is we need to chop all these up.
So just for my simple brain here, it was 400 degrees, 15 minutes one side, flip it over,
Yep.
15 minutes on the other side.
And then all you're going to do is just chop it up into some
Perfect.
random pieces like this.
Nice.
And I can do a couple at a time just because I've been practicing. See, all you got to do is just
Just a
take these
few
like
bits.
this. And once you get, because all you want is random pieces that are going to be
Yeah.
like chicken.
Oh,
Now it's starting to look like chicken.
perfect.
It's starting to look like
yeah.
chicken there. Okay. And then,
Nice.
whew, hey, it still works. And make sure that knife still works. So, and now we are going to make a quick sauce though,
Okay.
and that's going to be the simple tofu spread.
Good.
And the silken tofu works really good for this one. So we'll just put
Because
that
of the
in there.
consistency, you're looking for that.
And I've got some stone ground mustard.
No,
That's a little spicy,
all right.
so you can use plain if you want. And do you use the rice syrup at all?
You know, I don't. And
It's
now,
really
is
good.
rice syrup healthier than, say, your other type of sugars?
It's actually got more calories
Does it
than
really?
honey and sugar and things like that.
Okay.
But it does have a good flavor, and it's an all natural,
Right.
so yeah.
Right, good.
And then just a little bit of salt. And I think I will take a lemon today, and we'll just give this a little squeeze just to make sure we don't get any seeds
Yeah.
in there. You know that trick already, huh?
That's very smart. You need that. I've never seen that trick, though, no.
Yeah, that's the way we do it in the,
Is it really?
yeah, in the kitchens. Absolutely.
Just squeeze it into your hand and then catch the seeds.
Ready?
Ready?
Just that easy, and you've got your tofu spread.
Nice. Now, what would you use this spread with? I know we're putting it in our chicken salad today.
You
but-
can use this for anything. I mean, you can use it for sandwiches. You can use it for, you know, whatever. I mean, there's so many different things you can use it for. Dips. You can add it to
Nice.
vegetables.
Yeah.
You could just whip a little bit into your hummus, and it'll give it a nice flavor with
Oh, yeah.
chickpeas.
Oh, yeah.
So let's grab that bowl
I'm
there,
ready.
and we'll get all this put together. And we'll start with this, and then we're just going to add a few more ingredients to it. Celery works, definitely. And I'm actually, look how much celery I'm using. Quite a bit.
That's a lot of celery.
Peppers, quite a bit, right?
Yeah.
And onions, quite a bit. And then I do have some spices here, which you can use basil,
Yeah.
oregano. There's my basil and oregano. This one's my sage.
Nice.
Rubbed sage really gives it aromatic
I
flavor
like
there.
sage flavor.
And of course your rosemary. Now
Do
this
you use
is,
fresh on any of those herbs or not?
you
much?
can.
But it's better with the dry, do you think?
I think it'd be good either way, yeah.
Okay.
And a little paprika
Oh, yeah.
to give it some color.
Color.
And then we can just add this, and we'll grab a
There you go.
container there, and can you get in there? And
Nice.
it's thick, and
It
it's
is thick.
definitely going to be thick.
We don't have our rubber spatula out here, sorry.
That'll
That's
work.
why I'm using
That
this.
should
Is that
work
good?
right there.
Okay.
Tools of the trade, we
That's right.
improvise, and overcome and adapt. If you don't find one tool, get another, right?
That's right. Oh, yeah. Perfect.
Sometimes, you know, in the kitchens, you can, if something doesn't work, you can always use something else. If you don't have one product, just switch it for something else, and you'll get a good variety of.
Good. Now, you have this recipe in your cookbook
I do.
You do.
And a lot of these recipes are in that new
that
cookbook.
we're doing today. That cookbook has fantastic pictures, Mark, too.
And I have recipes
like
on my website. I got a really good website, chefmarkanthony.com. You can also call 3ABN, and they will send you out the recipes for every single show.
Oh,
All you got to do is call
absolutely.
them, and they'll be glad to send them out for free.
Oh, yeah. And we're updating our website. And so that's perfect, too. You can go click on the recipe link, and there'll be pictures.
For all the shows.
Yes,
Yeah.
pictures that will correspond with the recipes. So pictures make me want to make it. You know, they make me want to eat it. So
Now this one's been resting in the fridge, and so you might want to taste that one.
I do.
Once again, you've got the peppers and onions, so it's better if it rests in the fridge a day or two.
okay. Perfect. It looks fabulous.
But it's just a nice simulation for chicken salad, and you got all the vegetables in there, and you can use it in a number of different ways. So I think you're really going to love this recipe. It's an easy, fast, and it has a long shelf life in the
Does
fridge.
it? It wouldn't last long at my house. I really like that. That is good, Mark. That's fabulous. The flavor's good. I got a good bite of that chicken. Nice flavor to
and
that
the,
chicken.
the
I like
crispiness that you saw, which you thought was not going to work, actually works, especially
works.
after it rests, because it gives it that texture of a real chicken.
And especially because you got the other crunchy stuff in it. You know, you got the celery, you got the peppers, you got the onions, so it kind of all mixes together. Yeah, it's nice. Now, we have it here for our final product. You can see it. We have it on crackers, but you could do it for like an appetizer.
Sandwiches, that's what I use it for most of the time, is just making sandwiches.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
and we got one more recipe to
We're
look
gonna
at.
make our artichoke salad
Artichoke
sandwiches.
salad
You want to read that
sandwiches.
for us?
Yeah, I'm going to use 1 cup of artichokes. I'll dice them up a little bit. 1 block of firm tofu, drained. 1/2 cup veggies. 1/3 cup of sweet pickle relish. 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. 2 stalks of celery, diced. 1/4 cup of scallions, chopped. 2 tablespoons of fresh parsley. 1 tablespoon of the prepared mustard. 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric, and then 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt or to taste.
I love this, making it with artichokes. I don't think
Yeah.
I've ever made an artichoke sandwich. So
Yeah,
this
and you
is
notice how a
exciting.
lot of my recipes I actually do half, 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 half. You know, I'll do 1 cup, 1 cup, 1 cup, 1 cup. I like to do that real simple
easy.
system like that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And it makes it much easier when you're making it, too. Now, you already
This is
drained
really
our
good.
tofu.
I need a knife.
You need a knife.
I got my knife.
Praise the
Yay.
Lord.
We play around in the kitchen so much here. It's like, okay, where's the knife? So yeah, I'm gonna chop some artichokes here for you.
Now these were canned. We used the can.
Yeah, yeah, I do use the can. A little quicker to do, and
You could use fresh and cook them and then use them.
you could, sure.
Okay.
And the can does have a little bit of sodium. One thing you'll find though is the artichokes and the olives are actually kind of low sodium. And some of the cans will have 14% sodium, and then other ones will have 4%. So you just look at that
So you can
can,
look
and
for
there's
that.
a huge difference between them. Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
So, but you can find the ones that actually have low sodium.
Yes.
But look at this. This actually gives it a simulation of some eggs.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The
and-
texture. And so we just add that to the tofu. You've already drained the tofu.
I did. Yep. So we got the tofu right there, and then we're just going to add a bunch of ingredients to it.
Nice.
So that easy.
That's our veggies.
Veggies, yeah. Veggies is always good.
It is.
And the easy part here, we're just going to hit it with some pickle relish, little lemon juice. Lemon juice is always good.
Oh yeah. And I like the fresh lemon juice.
Diced celery. And I'm actually using green onions. You can use red onions, any color you want, but the green ones kind of give it that little
Oh,
extra
they
something.
do. I like green onions.
Some parsley. I'm doing dried today. If you've got fresh parsley, that's a good way to go. Little bit of prepared mustard always gives it a good flavor too.
Ah, very good.
And then our
Little
garlic,
spoon, or you're good.
a little garlic. I like the little bit of garlic and onion powder.
The onion doesn't want to come out today.
No, a little moist here.
That it
Little-
is. Southern Illinois has a lot of humidity, so.
And
yeah.
we'll do the turmeric now. Turmeric's where you get a little bit of flavor, but you're getting a lot more color.
Oh yeah.
And that's kind of why I'm using the turmeric right now, is for the color on this one. And then just a little bit of sea salt.
Now we used very little salt in here, Mark.
Yeah, yeah. Most of the stuff I'm doing a little salt. And because you do have salt in the artichokes.
Oh yeah,
so
absolutely.
yeah.
That make a difference. And celery, I think celery gives you that flavor too. That would
It
help with
does,
the
yeah.
salt.
And we'll
Well,
just give
looks
this a
good.
stir. And this is another one of those that you're going to want it to rest.
Okay.
That, like I said, the ones I'm doing, I'm showing how to design a refrigerator so that you can function, you can get in there and do fast meals and not have to be sitting around all the time waiting for
Right.
food to cook. And look how fast some of these are. We've got every one of these done in what, 4 minutes, 5 minutes? And,
Easy,
And,
easy.
and the meal is done.
And there's not a lot of work, not a lot of, and if you had all your spices together, like you had talked about the spice
The
station,
spice
if they're
station.
all in the cupboard, you open it up and they're all right there, whatever you need. So that's perfect. I
Now
like
this
that.
one right here has been resting. If you want to try that one, that's
Oh yeah, absolutely.
you never say no. Not even with no onions, no garlic, anything like that?
I like onions. I like garlic.
right.
Oh yeah. We did okra once. People always ask me, and they say, "Do you always like the food that you taste? You know, are you faking it? Are you lying about it?" And we did okra once. I hate okra. I can handle okra fried or something, but if it's slimy, I just don't like it.
yeah.
And so I told the cooks, I said, "Don't make me try that." So I said, "This looks very nutritious," and then I can still be honest, you know.
Now
So-
I know because she's never tried that with me. I've never had a problem with that, so good to know. Yeah, just amazing.
That's fabulous.
Long shelf life in the refrigerator. You get a longer shelf life if you hit it with
Very
lemon
good.
juice and some citrusy things like that.
It's good, and it doesn't need salt. And here I'm thinking you added almost nothing, but
Nope.
you're right with the artichokes and the. Oh, that's fabulous. I like
That
the
easy.
crunch. Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
We are right now going to go to Mark's address. And we're changing things up a little bit. Normally we do it at the end of the program, but right now we're going to go to Mark's address. If you want to contact him to come do a cooking school in your school, in your retirement place, in your church, whatever venue, if you're interested in recipes or his cookbooks, here's the information that you need to contact Mark for yourself.
If you would like to contact Mark Anthony to find out what recipes he has to offer, you may write to Mark Anthony, Post Office Box 20861, Las Vegas, Nevada 89112. That's Mark Anthony, Post Office Box 20861, Las Vegas, Nevada 89112. You may call 702-236-3280. That's 702-236-3280. Or visit his website for cookbooks and cooking supplies. It's chefmarkanthony.com. It's all one word, chefmarkanthony.com. Call or write to him today. He'd love to hear from you.
Normally at this point when we come out from the address roll, we always go to the news break, but we're not going to do that today.
No.
We're working on our salad station simplicity, and Mark's got his knife, so I think something's going to happen.
We are going to do some chopping. We got to get cutting. And I like doing some cutting, and this isn't going to take long at all. You watch how fast we get this done.
I think Mark's one of the fastest choppers I've ever seen.
And I'm going to start with a little bit of cauliflower here. I think we can see that on the cameras. Easiest way to cut these babies, you just cut them in half like this, and then just take your knife and spin them around like this. And boom, you got the centerpiece out of there already. See how fast you get that centerpiece out of there?
So this is already washed?
Yeah,
Like
everything
you come home
up
from
here.
the grocery store with all your produce, and you just do this before
Yeah.
you put it in the fridge.
Then you can do some chopping.
Okay.
Yeah, you actually want to wash everything, and I've already done all that. So, and then we can just take a bowl and fill this up. And what we're going to do is we're going to fill all these bowls up over here.
I see you
With
got a whole
different
bunch of bowls
items.
going on here.
And so that works that easy.
And so this is part of your salad station idea, as in everything's prepared for salads.
Right. And here's a broccoli. Watch how fast this. I leave the rubber band on this.
Oh.
I've washed it and everything, but you leave the rubber band on it, and then you can just bit by bit, you just keep circling around like this. And just that easy,
Yep.
you've got it done. And we can save that for a soup. I'll save that for a soup later on.
Oh, nice.
And then if you've got some bigger pieces, you can always just kind of give them a little chop in between. But look how fast you got a broccoli done.
Perfect.
That fast, boom. And
And then whether it's in a salad or something else, it's all ready to go.
yep, fresh, all ready to go. Let's take some carrots, and we'll take one of those containers there and fill it up with carrots. Right out of the bag.
Baby carrots.
Yeah, right out of the bag. Isn't that something?
It's perfect. Yeah.
Let me show you what I
Still
did.
water in here.
Here we go.
Let me drain it.
What I do is I take the bag and I just pop holes in it. Then you submerge it in water and just keep shaking it and rinsing it. And then you can just squeeze it out. And then you can leave them in there. They're already washed. They're inside a container that holds
Nice.
moisture and keeps them wet. And, but that's a real easy way to
Then you don't do what I just did and get all the water in the bottom of the container.
little tricks of the trade, right? Exactly.
Now, if you had extra, would you use a larger bowl for this, Mark? Or
Yeah,
would
we're
you...
just going to fill them up like that, and then the rest we can put in a salad bowl or something
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
But we just kind of want to show you what
How to work
what we
that.
set up. Cucumbers is easy. We're just going to take and slice. There's a lot of different ways you can do cucumbers. You can actually do little slices like this around it. You ever see them do that before?
That's fancy.
And when you do those little slices like this, when you look at it, after a while it'll give it those little
Yes.
colors inside there.
I see that. Oh, that's very nice.
Another way you can do it is you can just take thirds and go like this, and then you'd have your
You do? Oh, yeah, I see that.
different things like that. So there's a lot of different ways. I like to just chop these babies in half like this.
Okay.
And then just like that.
You are the master chopper. This is
Just
going
like
in here.
that. Yep, we can put the cucumbers in there.
Perfect.
And whatever way you like to cut them. Whatever way you like to cut them, we'll cut them up. Okay, there's that one.
Do you know, I love salad. I could have salad for breakfast. I could have it for lunch. I could have it for dinner. So this is my day, Mark. I'm so happy with
Perfect.
all
Here's
these
some
veggies in the
tomatoes. We can
salad.
fill one up with tomatoes.
Okay. Now, these are a cool size. I like them.
They're good. Yeah, big. You can cut those in half too. They make really good decorations if you just cut them in half.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
put them on a plate like that. Yeah, make really good decorations. And zucchini, another easy way just to do zucchini. You can just cut these babies in half like this, the yellow squash or the zucchini. But I like to get things flat like this. That way it's not rolling and accidentally going to
Danger.
cut you.
Oh,
right.
yeah.
And a lot of times like this, see this one? I'll just flip it around so it's got the same equality through both sides.
I never thought
And that
about
way
that.
when
That's
you're
smart.
cutting, you're not going from a great big spot to a little spot or anything. It's just keeping the same equality right through
That's
it.
right.
So we can put some of those in a little bowl.
A little bowl. Okay.
And just like that, or a big bowl.
Oh, whatever. I'm good with either. I'm going to put some chicken salads in here.
Yeah, let's do that. We'll put some chicken salad in a couple of those. A lot of times I like to have a separate bowl here. So if I've got some extra pieces, I just throw it right in the bowl, and that's going to be my last salad, or my first salad.
Nice. Right, because they're already combined.
Right. Or you can always take another container and set it there just for soups and stocks,
Yeah.
that type of
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, that'd be perfect.
So a number of different ways you can use it.
See, that was artichoke
Oh, you're going to do the artichoke and the
and the chicken.
chicken salad.
Yeah.
And when you get the artichoke and chicken salad in there, here, I'll do some celery here real quick. See your celery, I like to cut the ends off. Use that for a soup.
Perfect.
And then you can cut the other end off.
And does that use for soup too?
Yep, and then you can take the middles here. I like taking the middle pieces. Use that for soups, you can use it for a lot of different things. And then these babies, you slice them in half like this. So you're always doing mathematical slices, so you do the least amount of slices. But see how we slice all these up? Now if you wanted, you could do sticks, boom, boom,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Or if you want them for salads, then we can just go like this. You can do an angle cut like this if you
I
want a
like
little
that.
Asian salad.
Yeah, that's
So you can give a little Asian cut, right. But whatever cuts you want to do, we're going to put this in the right here. Now hang on 1 second, because a lot of times with the celery, what I like to have is a little bit of water in there.
Oh,
And if you have water,
it keeps it fresher.
right, and you just need to change this water every couple days.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, once you're cutting all this stuff, Mark, how long would it keep good in the fridge as far as it's
Most of it
prepared
at
to wash?
least a week.
Okay.
Yeah. Depends on your temperature. You want to keep your temperature of your fridge down at, below 40.
Okay.
I like to keep it right about 36 or 38.
Oh, that's just about freezing, really.
Right, 32 would be your freezing.
Right.
Your onions, just like this, you can just give it a slice like that, and then a slice like this, and you got diced onions. If you want to do slivers, you can just do slivers like this. So that's easy.
Perfect.
So whatever type of onions you want,
Yeah.
boom, you got them there.
Oh, yeah, I like
Do we have them all filled up already?
Well, you know what we can do? I
Wow,
can
we
pour
really
this
went to
in here.
town.
I can pour this in here, and then you
Oh,
can
the only
have
one I've got left is a red onion here, so we're doing good.
I'll stick this in here.
And whatever you like, that's what you put in these containers.
Yeah.
In fact, if you can get a close-up shot of those containers on the top view, you're going to
good.
see the beauty of the colors that you just created there. Isn't that neat?
Nice. It's like a rainbow.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what you're looking for.
And you have your prepared salads too. I like that with the artichoke and the
Mm-hmm.
chicken salad. We could even put our 3-bean salad in one of them too.
Right, so whatever your favorite is, that's what you do. Okay, so we can put that on there, and then we'll just do some lids on those.
All right, I got a stack of lids over here.
Still got a salad to do, so let me
I
do
thought
some
this
salad.
is part of our salad. This isn't part of our salad?
Watch this. This is going to be so much fun. Check this out. This is a bag, okay?
I see that.
Yeah, and we're going to put the salad in here. Now this
Oh.
salad's been washed a little bit, but if you can see, I still got all this water. Look at all the water that's still in
I
there.
see that. Uh-huh.
So you can take this in the bag, and we'll add some more water just to get crazy on you. Here, whoops, whoops, whoops. Just crazy water here. This will be so much fun. Okay, watch this, watch this. Okay,
I've never seen this, Mark.
you can just shake this baby like this, just spin it around,
Oh, that's how you clean it.
and
like
just
going
like
through-
that.
It's like the washing machine.
Yeah, the water, see the water in the bottom? So
How
it
did that
actually
happen?
spun your salad dry.
How did that happen?
You just spin it around, and you just spin your salad dry.
I've never seen a bag like
Isn't
this.
that cool?
Where'd you find a bag like that?
Yeah, you just find them in
Wow.
different specialty shops,
Instead
and
of
it
the
keeps the
lettuce
water
spinner.
separate, so you've
Oh,
got your
yeah.
nice washed and dried salad like that.
It's even faster than one of those lettuce spinners, you know? Mm-hmm. I like
And for salad, I'm gonna let you hold on to this,
Okay.
and we're gonna just get this chopped open real quick. Now for a salad thing, we're doing so much right here all at one time. Some people cut the ends off like that. I like them, except when they're turning brown. Like this one's got a
Right.
few brown spots, so I just pull that off. And then we just use the rest. And I've already washed all this, but when you get down here, you want to see if there's any brown in the core. And if there's some
Yep.
brown down there, you want to pay attention to
Okay.
that. But just like that, there's a salad, right?
Perfect.
And just boom, boom, boom. Now, a lot of people think that your iceberg has no nutritional value whatsoever. Iceberg has nutritional value,
It does?
yes,
Okay.
just not near as much as the greens.
Right, okay.
And one thing you can do with this, don't use a knife. If you use a knife, it's going to turn brown. So you want to hand tear this. And a lot of times I'll like to just have a couple whole ones in here. So if I'm going to have a
Nice.
sandwich or something, I can just grab whole pieces, and
Oh,
then
yeah,
you can
it's
still
perfect.
grab
It's
it for those. But let me get one more salad in here.
Nice. So when you come home from the grocery store, you would do all this prep work now, and then it makes it so much easier later.
Yeah, and that's a real easy way to do that. So we got a salad here. We'll throw some of the nice mixed greens in here.
Woo, it's
And
beautiful.
just like that, we'll get a lid on it.
Nice.
Boom.
Got it. Wow.
And all this I would just throw in my last salad whatever I'm going to do for my last
Right,
salad
so that
bar.
would be your last one or something. Perfect. Now we're going to go look in the fridge.
You want to look in the fridge?
Let's
Here, we'll
look in the
carry these
fridge.
over. Let me.
All right.
So I'll grab these,
Okay.
and they're all ready to
Going
go in the
over here
fridge.
to the fridge.
Yes, we're on the move today, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's open up that other door.
Voila.
Now these are going to go right in the fridge here, and I've got a certain shelf. People ask me, they're like, how do you set up your fridge? How do you do these kind of things? So I wanted to show people exactly how I set up the fridge. And as you
Nice.
look in here, you're going to say, wow. In fact, grab my knife for me, and I'll show you a couple things. So let me open these drawers up here, and you can see some of the things, thank you, that I do. Shelf-wise, I've got some condiments here, salsas and ketchups and different things.
Olives.
Olives, soy milks, little juices, got some rice milk, some coconut water is really good. Down here I've got some orange juice, some Vegenaise, lemon, that type of thing. Now down here in the actual drawers is where I put my backup. And I'd have my backup salads down here, like heads of lettuce, heads of romaine,
okay.
backup cucumbers, backup squashes, zucchinis, eggplant, celery, things like that. So that's my backup. And then right here, I've got my main salad bin.
That's
so
what
this
we
is going to
just
come out,
dropped.
right. This is all going to come out when we're ready to make salads. Now, if we go up this here, up here, you'll see some actual cooked potatoes. These are cooked. And I cook them, and now that they're
You
cooled.
boil or bake?
I boiled them.
Boil, okay.
And now that they're cooled, I'm actually going to cover them. I just like to have them air dry though. That way they tighten up and they're not all mushy.
Yes.
And you can use that for potatoes, anything. There's a lot of different applications. Tomatoes. Right here I've got a little bit of a fruit station, and if you look inside here, I've got some oranges and my backup. Now, if I'm going to do a rotation, you're going to pull out the fruit from your last run, put that on the shelf, and then put the fresh stuff down here. And when you come to eat, you just take the one off the top. So you're doing a rotation right there on
So you don't have spoilage, because that's the problem. You have so much fresh stuff. And then all of a sudden, if you don't eat it in time, it goes bad. So this is perfect.
Right,
I like
and
that
everything has a
It's good.
rotation. You just continually rotate.
that.
Up here, there's some fruits. I've got some canned fruits. So if I want to make a salad with mandarin oranges and bamboo shoots, see the cans up here?
I do.
I have cans.
Now, I've never put cans in my fridge, so this is a totally new concept.
It is
for me.
great. Nobody ever thinks of this, but if you're going to make a salad, wouldn't it be better to have your beans cold and your beets cold and all this?
yeah.
So you make it, so all your products, bean sprouts, I've got, different types of beans, bamboo shoots, water chestnuts I've got up here. I've got a whole bunch of different things. And that way it's cold for your salad. And if you got a little bit left over, you just throw it in a little container and use it down below. Got my fresh fruit.
Perfect. And what's over here? What do we got going on over here? You got lemons and limes?
Yeah, I kind of like to give those a squirt a lot. A lot of times for my salad dressing, I'll just do a little lemon
Me
squirt
too.
with some Bragg's liquid aminos or
love
something
that.
like that, and that simple. Of course, I got some condiments here, and then right here's my salad dressings. I do a little Italian.
Oh, these are the ones we did.
And a little bit of ranch and my butter and my honey banana dressing.
See them. Oh,
So
yeah.
it is so easy. I've got some breads up here, watermelon if I need something, but it is so easy. Once you get your kitchen designed the way you need to have it designed, every time you go in here, you're going to be looking at it saying, wow, I got so much food to choose from.
Right.
And so that's going to keep your mind looking at what you want.
Right.
And you actually, as soon as you open up the doors, you're going to be like, wow. Your mouth starts to water when you open up my refrigerator. And the only thing in it is fresh fruits and vegetables. But it's presented where it's attractive. And even the kids, the whole family will love it this way.
Absolutely. And I'm thinking sometimes, because I don't prepare my salads and my vegetables ahead of time like you have here. Sometimes I get in the fridge and I'm thinking, oh, it seems a lot of work to make a salad. But this is easy because it's all prepared. All you do is just toss it together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you want,
It's really
we could actually toss a bunch together real quick.
All right, and we're going to
show-
toss some together after the news break too. Let's pull it out.
Because it took us how long? 5 minutes, 10 minutes to actually
Chop,
cut
to do
everything
all that
and
stuff.
get it in the
Absolutely.
fridge
Can you do it in a minute? We got a minute.
in less than a minute.
Okay,
We'll
let's
do
do
that after the news break?
After the news break.
Okay,
Let's do it
sure.
after the news break. That's awesome.
Yeah, but it's that easy.
It's so easy, and I like that. I love the concept and the idea, Mark. That's what I was so impressed with the cookbook, because the cookbook has wonderful recipes, wonderful pictures, simply incredible. There's our graphic of the cookbook. It's perfect. But the thing I liked is that the concepts in it. That's what I liked about it. I've never seen a cookbook with concepts like that.
Yeah,
It's
well,
really good.
we're a busy person nowadays, so we need things that are going to be easy, they're going to be fast, and they're still going to be healthy. That's the most important thing. We need that health, and if you have it fast and easy, it's going to keep you from snacking the way you shouldn't be snacking. It's going to keep you from doing those kind of things.
Right.
So.
All right. Well, we're going to go now to our news break. We always got to give you the latest update of what's going on here at 3ABN. When we come back, we're going to do the salads Mark was talking about. We're going to toss all that together, make the salads, and we're going to show you all the final products. So we still got a lot going on.
We do.
Yeah.
We're ready.
Okay. So stay with us. Here's that news break, and then we will be right back.
Hello, I'm Tom Mann. Have you ever wondered what it takes to keep 3ABN's message fresh and up to date? We're working constantly on new programs for an ever-growing audience around the world. But how is that accomplished? After working many years in television and radio, I've realized how unusual it is for 3ABN to produce such a large percentage of original quality programming. Most Christian networks use a large number of programs produced by other ministries, and unfortunately, they have little or no control over the content. But we've been called to give a consistent message, and we do not allow the focus to become entertainment or performance-oriented. The clear vision given to Danny Shelton, our founder, was to build a television station that would reach the world with the undiluted Three Angels messages, one that would counteract the counterfeits. And that's what we strive for. We just don't provide family-friendly programming. If it's not squarely based on the Bible, our pledge to you is that it will not appear on any of our networks. When it comes to original programming, we produce 69% of our 3ABN English television content, 67% of our 3ABN Latino content, and 100% of what our Russian language channel airs. Without the Lord and all of you, that would be impossible. But we're continuously blessed with the finest teachers, preachers, health presenters, and guests day after day and year after year. So many people work together to make a television program. Producers, directors, camera operators, studio managers, lighting and audiovisual directors, and video engineers, just to mention a few. But we never forget that the message is the most important part of the equation and bringing the hope of salvation to those who haven't heard about Jesus Christ. We have only one solution: a relationship with our Savior. And whether it's a story of a changed life or a program specifically for children, we want to bring honor and glory to Him each and every minute of every day. And with 6 networks airing 168 hours of programming each week, that's a total of 1,008 hours. How can we do this with such a small staff? The answer is simple: the Lord makes it possible, and He uses you to help. From the beginning, your prayers and financial support have made it all possible. And 25 years later, our message is still strong. So thank you for all you do for 3ABN. Your prayers are felt each day, both at our ministry headquarters and all around the world. If the Holy Spirit impresses you to support 3ABN's worldwide ministry, please send your tax-deductible love gifts to 3ABN, Post Office Box 220, West Frankfort, Illinois, 62896, or call us at 618-627-4651 during regular business hours. God bless you.
Welcome back, friends. Besides our delicious spread of food, we have all our salads going on. We're going to make salads for you.
Yeah, and I brought the trays out. So we've got the trays right here, and there's the 2 trays in the salad, so we can just kind of create whatever salads you want to create. But what are these yellow things over here? What's the smiley faces about?
Ta-da! See all my smiley faces? These are from, they're cute. I don't know if we can get a shot of them. This one has a smiley face. This one's cute. I like that. That one, his eyes are closed. This one's like your traditional smiley face. That one's cute. He's winking. And then we're back again.
See, I
adorable.
give her one smiley face spatula, and people start sending her smiley faces. So all your smiley faces, you just care of Jill Morricone at 3ABN.
That's right.
And she will have a whole house full of smiley faces by the end of the month.
These are special from Ivan and June Lewis.
Oh.
They come and volunteer at
Yeah,
camping and
they've
a lot
been
and help
fabulous.
out in the kitchen, but they sent them to me, and I thank you so much. I love them. They're adorable. They're very cute. I love them in my house. And I have one other thing, and then we'll get to our salads. These came from Dave and Martha Marta. We had talked about it on a program we did with Melody, but she hadn't brought them, but she brought them here just this time when she was here. And they are cute. I don't know if we can see this or not. I love them. I don't know if you can see that. They are pens, and he handcrafted them, did the wood, Dave does. He does a fabulous job. He lives up in Bonners Ferry, Idaho. And it's got a musical note on it. You see that? It's the G clef. I love that. So there's a set, it's a pen and pencil for me and one for Greg. So thank you so much, Dave and Martha. That's wonderful. Yeah, that's special. Okay, now we're going to do salads.
Oh, that's the easy part.
That's the easy part?
That's the easy part. You know, it took us, what, 5 or 10 minutes to get all this together and put it in there. And now let's say you're coming home for lunch. You got to get something to eat. You're in a hurry, so you just pull this out. And how long is it going to take us to make a salad?
We'll find out.
Let's go. I got the clock rolling. Ready?
Okay,
Go.
I got this. So I put these in the bottom.
Any way you want to make it.
Stack them.
Now that's a big salad.
That is. See? I always make
no,
the
that's
biggest
fine.
salad. Is
That's
that
fine. That's how big I make my salads.
Okay.
I do. And so whatever you want to put in here, you can just, if you want tomatoes, you want celery, you want some carrots, onions, you want to, I don't want any of that. We'll just, so you can make it whatever way you want.
That's
and
a
boom.
fabulous looking salad.
And you can do clumps if you want to do clumps in one particular place. So it'll give it a different visual appeal.
Yeah.
So just like that, we got one salad done already. Oh, did that take, what, 20 seconds? Was I at 20?
I think less.
19? 19 second meal right there. That's how fast you can get a 19
Now you're going
second
to put a
meal.
dressing on it?
And you can put, oh yeah, we got dressings here, so let's just make one any way you want.
Okay, I'm going to
We
put
can
some
just
celery.
create.
I like celery.
And you can even take the chicken salad or the egg salad that we made and put a little plop of that right in the middle if you want. So that kind of gives it a real meaty, especially for guys. They're like, oh, I want to have some meat with my salad. Well, there you got some meat with your salad, right? You know,
That's right.
so,
Oh, yeah. Nice. Put a few onions on top.
Cucumbers, my favorite. It's cucumbers, probably.
Is it really? I like cucumbers. I like I like any type of salad.
Yep.
There we go.
Okay, just like that. And if you want some dressing, you can put some dressing on it. You can put different dressings on it. So we'll put a ranch on here, just boop.
Oh, yeah.
Couple scoops of that, and that one's good to go, huh?
Oh, yeah. That ranch was fabulous. I liked that ranch dressing.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
That's a good one. We'll put that right there. Yeah, let me pack that up.
Okay. Put
This
some
is how
more.
big I make my salads. I have salads every day for lunch.
I do too,
my
almost every day.
I do my biggest meal for breakfast, a smaller lunch, and a smaller dinner. And when you do that, you'll actually have more energy throughout the day.
Yes.
It'll really help you lose weight if you have that biggest meal for breakfast.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah.
It's going to help a lot with that weight.
And but this is how big my salads are right there. That is how big I make a salad for lunch. And I eat the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Me too.
so that one's a good one.
Good, good, good. Oh, sorry. I'm falling down on the job.
Oh, no, you're doing perfect. But that's why I said you can do anything with this. I mean,
There you
you
go.
can create. I'm hungry. Give me some food.
Got a few
Check this out.
broccoli.
I'm going to add some of this bean salad with the Italian dressing right in there.
I put the artichoke in
Put
mine.
that
I like
right on there, and then maybe add a few more things to that.
Ooh.
And then you
Isn't
want
that beautiful?
artichokes.
Yeah, I
Oh,
put,
the artichoke.
I put some artichoke, yeah.
Yeah, she eats like a girl. There you go. Here we go.
Well,
You eat really
Nice.
healthy though, don't you?
I really,
Yeah.
I love salads. I love fresh stuff. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And that one
Okay.
works good? Okay,
that
one
good?
more? We got one more to do.
One more.
One more to do in
Can
1
we make
minute.
it? We can make it.
One in 1 minute. Here's some of my honey banana. We'll put some honey banana dressing on this
Oh,
one.
nice.
Just circle it around like that.
Yeah.
So you can use whatever dressings you want, whatever toppings you want. And what you'll do is you'll find out what toppings you use the most of.
Yes.
Put those in the biggest containers.
Perfect.
What toppings you use the least of. So you can add, and you're going to rotate these, okay? Now, let's say you're going to come in and do a rotation now. We've came to our last of what we have, and
Okay.
we need to restock. So we're going to take the last bowl, which let's say that's your last bowl.
Okay.
Then you would empty out all these into the last bowl for your last salad, and then restock this whole thing for the next round. So you're actually,
I got
just like a
you.
restaurant does a stock rotation.
Right.
So, and then you just restock, and that's the way it goes. And wow, I got so much, I don't have any more room here. We've got half a dozen salads in less than 3 minutes. We did 7 salads. And talk about fast and efficient
Easy.
and healthy.
And you got an avocado there? Were we supposed to cut that?
Yeah, we can do avocados, and
Oh, you could put that in there. Okay.
I'll
I
work
got
on the
that.
avocado.
Okay. Nice.
And then we can take a look.
Perfect. Let's look at our final products while he cuts the avocado here, and we'll look at what we made. There's the dressings. They were nice. The banana, honey, and the ranch. There's the three-bean salad. Was it? That was the
Three-bean
three-bean
salad. That's always good.
Yeah, oh yeah, and that had the Italian dressing on it. Italian dressing. There's some more of the ranch, and there's our chicken.
The chicken salad, you can do that as appetizers, little gourmet appetizers, what I did there. But you can also use it for salads.
Oh yeah, and there's the artichoke. Nice.
And
I like that too.
so you'll have a lot of fun doing this. And of course, we created a whole bunch of different salads there too. And if you want to put some avocado
yes, now, see,
on.
this is me. I love avocado. To me, a salad is almost not complete without avocado.
Yep, and so we can just put different avocados on different ones like that.
That looks fabulous.
That easy.
Nice. So if you were having this, Mark, in your salad station, you would have this and then something else, or this would be your meal?
That's my dinner.
That's
Sometimes a piece of bread or something with it, but
But that's it. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's nice. I love that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
Easy.
Look at all that food we made.
yeah, and fast. I mean, we were spending time looking at the refrigerator and spending all this time not even cooking. But you know, when you start eating healthier, stick to those whole natural foods. Simplify the way you eat, and you're actually going to eat more healthier raw foods. You're going to have more fresh fruits and vegetables, and that's what it takes. And when you start eating that way, you're not only going to be healthier physically, but you're going to be healthier mentally, and you're going to have a better spiritual connection with God.
Amen.
And that's what it's all about: is
That is.
becoming closer to Christ
That is.
through the food we eat.
That's the key. Thank you for coming, Mark.
Yeah.
We had such a good time. We always have
thank you.
fun when Mark comes to town. Well, we had a good time. We hope that you enjoy these recipes. Take them to your home and to your hearts. Share them with your friends and with your family. Download those recipes off our website. Contact Mark. Get that fabulous new cookbook of his. We will see you next time. God bless you and keep you.